El Avrom, El Yitzchak, El Yaakov, Bekel Shakoi, Shmi Hashem lo nodati lohem. Vaeira ha'ovois, Kel Shakoi, Hiftachtum harbi avtochos b'chul marti lohem, ani Kel Shakoi, Shmi Hashem lo nodati lohem, lo hodati en ksiv kan el lo nodati. Lo nikarti lem b'mida amitus sheli shel nikro shmi Hashem nebon la'ameis dvorai sher iftachtu v'kiyamti. So here, somebody says it, that factually, Avram Avinu, he went to war against the four Malachim, defeated them. He saw Nisim Gluyim, and there were Nisim Gluyim. So what's Shmi Hashem lo natim? Moshe Rabbeinu had an understanding of the workings, how it worked. It's like, Masharosa Shivcha Liyam Lo Yecheskel. The Shivcha, what she saw, but did she understand what Yecheskel understood? She may have seen things, so she didn't understand. So all those Shmi Hashem Lo Nadati Lem, they didn't grasp what it was. They understood it's Nisim Gluyim, but exactly what the inner workings of that they didn't understand. Moshe Rabbeinu understood the inner workings. Maybe the Ramban says it. Second. Maybe no says again minute. Over here, he says something interesting. The Orachaim HaKodesh. What was so special about Avram Avinu? Avram Avinu, he came upon everything himself. It's not he was carrying on the tradition. Vaeira Avram, that means each one had a specialty. Avram had a specialty. It's not because of the midos. He says, Tav Sheskim B'Protus, why they mention individually. Yeah. Each one has an exceptional classification or characteristic. He came, he recognized his maker, although there was no indication before he came upon him. A person, something had preceded him regarding HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The way he conducted himself with his creation. If he follows that path, he's following the path that already was charted. Called maskil yivcha tov. Anybody who has any intelligence would make the right choice. Avram Avinu didn't have. There wasn't a setting of choice. Do I choose A or B? Didn't exist. He uncovered it. Mashkein Avram ki dovak v'Hashem kodem sheyukar etzlo midosav yisborach hanagoso. He recognized HaKadosh Baruch Hu before his midos and his way was evident. Ukvar kusavski lavrom lamon shikro ovi shal mokom. That's the reason why Avram is called the beloved of Hashem. Avas ha'emes avas tov. Hegam shedayin lo hikar mimenu el nisyonos hagdolos. All he had were nisyonos, were the tests of a pikein bod dovak b'Hashem v'hayvo. Before he went to Lech Lecho, he was a pariah. He was hounded. Everything else, he didn't say anything. Despite that, he persevered. El Yitzchak, what's Yitzchak? What's his special bechina? What's his special? Shoyisov bechina acher sheposhet tzavar al gav mizbeach. You hear this? We always speak the Akedah Avrams. But what was his special? That he agreed. He agreed to extend his neck to be slaughtered. He perfected himself. Strong language. Moshe Rabbeinu was a kofi tova. That he spoke to Hashem, it was within the context relative to Moshe of an ingrate. Hashem valued him to such a degree, even more than the Ovos, who medaber lefonov v'miyut derech eretz, and he should speak to HaKadosh Baruch Hu with a lack of respect. Agav shemsim sham nevuas Ovos gam Vaeira. All of here. Here's the one. It's we find by the Ovos says Vaeira love Hashem. Diber Hashem kanat olomi ki akosov shom yagid shenigal lehem she'avolo hisigu lodas ulahake bechino zu haniflo. They saw it, but they didn't grasp and fathom what it was. They didn't understand it. They saw it. Okay. I established the bris with him. The land of the sojourning that they sojourned in. Good. Next passage. Gamani shamati is nakas b'nei Yisrael Hashem tzarem avidim osam. I've heard the outcries of the Yisrael that they're being enslaved. V'eskoras brisi. And I remember in my bris. It's interesting. He says over here, Rashi, Hashem Mitzrayim Avidim Osa Beskor, because the Egyptians, they enslaved the Jews, therefore I remembered the bris. So Rashi, Osa bris, ki bris bein absor marti lo, gamas agoy asher yavodu don anochi. The nation that will enslave them, I will judge them. That will activate the judgment. So evidently, when it reached a point of the outcries, went up to Hashem, it reached that level. Instead, it had to meet the criteria of Hagoy Asher Yavodu. Once it's Yavodu, then it's done Anochi. Then God acts. You understand? There's a concept known as Molis Oson. Hashem doesn't destroy a nation until the measure has been full. Till then, He lets them go. But once they've expended all their rights, that's when Hashem destroys it. Hashem says, when will I judge them? Goy Asher Yavodu don anochi. So the question, what's Yavodu? So it's clear, what is Yavodu? The critical point is when they begin the outcries. Till that, there was no nakas b'nei Yisrael. But once there's nakas b'nei Yisrael, that already is the criteria of what? Of Asher Yavodu. That seems to be the connotation of the midrash that Rashi is citing. He's quoting there's a chazal.
Could you explain?
Ernie, you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't understand though. Is it
the outcry is an indication that the shibud bondage reached that critical point.
Right.
Until that, it's called bondage. But what's the bondage that Hashem had spoken about?
this point?
That's this. If they're already crying out, that means it's reached that critical point.
It has nothing to do with slavers. I mean, the freeing.
They're enslaving the Jews. Who's
No,
enslaving
I
us?
misunderstood you because you were saying that they're.
Hashem says to Avram,
Yeah.
they're going to be in exile, in slavery, so that. He says, and then, Gama Goya She'avodu, and the nation that will enslave them, I will judge them.
Right.
So when is that? The first moment? The second moment? That means it has to reach a certain point. What is that point? Gamani Shabbat is nakas b'nei Yisrael. When I hear the outcry, that is that point. Huh? No, the question is why at this moment? That's what he's saying. Why am I listening to the nakas? Because that was the bris. The bris is when it reaches that moment.
So, let's go the other way. You said that if a person makes a connection with Hashem, Hashem makes the connection back. So what is the connection at this point other than they cried out? Did they have a connection with Hashem at this point that Hashem should bring back that chesed?
1 second. Last week's parsha, I mean, you see what's this tzakas, this nakas, all this, right? One's crying and one is like, one's crying out and one is just crying from, one is tefillah, one is just crying from pain.
Right.
It's you see, there's a sefer on last week's parsha, and also there's the Rechaim Kodesh in there. 1 second. Yeah.
No.
Here, it's Beis Chav Gimel, right in Parshas Shmos. V'yibim harab mehem v'yom snot Mitzrayim ve'ontchu bnei Yisrael min avoda ve'yizoku. Right, they groaned from the work and they yizoku. V'tal shavosem Elokim min avoda. So, we'll see in a moment. Ve'yishma Elokim is nakosom. So we have a number. We have Ve'izaku, Shavosom, and Nakosom. Right? Three terminologies here. So now, first see the Siforno. Vatal Shavosom Elokim min Avoda. Lo b'shvil tshuvosom tfilosom. It's unrelated. They did tshuva, they prayed. Right? Shavosom. Avol b'shvil tzorosom. Kavrov gamrisi es halachatz. Just crying out in pain. You know, a person sees his child writhing in pain and screaming from pain, that moves the father. Vayishma Elokim es nakosom. What's nakosom? Tfilas ktsosom shispalu os b'tzadikei ador. Nakosom, the minority, the few tzadikei ador, they actually mispalio. Come v'anitzek el Hashem sheyishmas kolenu. Same thing. Vayishma. Well, we'll see the Orachaim HaKadosh learns differently. V'yizkor Elokim es briso shoma v'kim es bris beinu liuschol Elokim ze also b'chol kareinu. He says, when is that? Ze also b'chol kareinu elov. B'chol kareinu elov. Moshehir achakav vormagan nishamati es naks b'Yisrael v'eskes brisi. It's a precondition. When will it be? It's then. 1 second. This is what's Vaeira Elokim. Yoda nigei levovom sheyoisot filosim v'tzakosam b'cholev. Vaeira Elokim. At this point, he saw the purity, the wholeness of the hearts, that they were crying out sincerely to him. Kimo shesiber akat bo ki yodati es machovov al hepech ve'yifatu kapeyim v'liben lo nochim. Sometimes people are seduced by their they seduced them with their mouth, glib-lipped. But he said, but here, but here was what? It was genuine. The tefillah was genuine. They were genuinely crying out to Hashem. Therefore, it's Vaeira. He knew that this was the genuine tefillah.
So after 100 years of slavery, or how many ever years it was, that's when they had the sincerity to cry out to Hashem? Why?
They reached a point they couldn't deal with it anymore. This is when they started slaughtering the children. Right, this is Vayokom El Chodosh on Mitzrayim.
So that was.
It reached a point they couldn't tell. You know, I forgot who says it. You know, a person has nothing. At least he could find solace in his children. His children. What about when they start killing the children? Then the person says, you know, it's not worth living any longer. And that's what happened over here. It reached that moment which was intolerable. Over here, the Rechaim HaKadosh says something that's worthwhile seeing it inside. He says, two things. Pirush lo shetzoku lokel sheyoshim. They didn't cry out that Hashem should. What it says, min avoda. Right? It says, vayodchu, they groaned from the work and they cried out. Over here it doesn't mean, he says, it's not they cried out to Hashem, they should be helped. They're just crying from pain. This is like I told you, it's like the father seeing the child and being pained, being tortured. The father can't deal with it. Not they were crying out to be helped. He just heard the intensity of the pain, that's what. Od yet omer min ametz korosi kod no ki achs me atfilos miskabelos he tfilos from tzora. He says one of the tfilos which Hashem embraces is a tefillah that a person cries out of pain. Chenu omer korosi mitzora. Vu omer zetal shavosim in avoda pirish the tzad shoyis mitzora avoda kvi zu shavo zu he tefillah. Utzoko ke'eva tzora. Two things. Shavo is tefillah. Tzoko is the pain that accompanies the tefillah. That's the tzoko. Hine rebuza b'omen min avoda vayizaku. B'zaduka nochet ham shishina kosel l'shon shizcholom vayizaku v'tal shavosom she'el lo lomar v'tal zakosam. What does it say v'tal shavosom? Right? If it's vayizaku, they cried out. It should say v'tal zakosam. There were outcries. What's shavosam? It's a different word. They cried out from what? From pain. And they prayed. So the tefillah was b'toch tzora. What precipitated the outcry, the crying out, was the pain it reached, but the fact that they did cry out. So shavosam is tefillah. Yizaku is the pain which accompanied the tefillah. And that's why it says min avoda. As a result of the avoda, they had the pain. And that precipitated what? The tefillah. In this week's parsha.
Yeah, and it has the same kind of the juxtaposition, anywhere the time you don't see that.
Okay, thank you. Great. Well,
Discuss it with Howard the Shabbos over the herring. Okay.
How many years after that Moshe children went through is this? Are we dead?
60 years later.
That's when Hashem would have been right. Not that.